Protesters at Queen's Park today are providing new insight into the housing crisis in Ontario. For anybody looking to rent, the protesters say failing provincial bureaucracy has made Ontario the worst place in Canada to be a landlord. Al Sweeney has the details.
Lorrie McKibbon and her husband have been sprucing up their house in East Hamilton and love it. But their home ownership got off to a rough start.
It was terrible. Every day was a different day. The tenants are getting away with it, and they know it.
When the McKibbons bought the house, it was occupied by a tenant. There were missed rent payments. They couldn't get them out for months, and the place was a mess when they moved in.
People buy houses for retirement. They keep them, they hope they're being paid for and well looked after, and then they can retire. And you don't have that anymore because you get people that just think they can just be squatters and not pay the rent.
These protesters say they've also been caught up in the rental squeeze. They're small landlords with 1, 2, or a handful of rentals who say they're the victims of a provincial bureaucracy that leaves landlords struggling if they have to get rid of bad tenants.
People are losing their investments, first and foremost, but some people are having their lives completely destroyed.
They say the province's landlord and tenant board is up to a year behind in hearing appeals from tenants and landlords, and nothing gets done.
When I talk about my own case with my tenant burning my house down, you know, you're talking about the impact of a person terrorizing you, and not for just a minute or a day. This person was terrorizing me for 16 full months.
The Hamilton Apartment Association says this crisis is also one of the things forcing people into encampments. Landlords are afraid to rent.
I have clients that have lost $80,000 last year, and then you add up the damages left behind and the unpaid utilities.
They say this is all adding to the rental crisis in Ontario.
This is the riskiest place in Canada, definitely in the U.S., the riskiest place to be a rental operator. It's not a smart move to rent out a property in Ontario.
Lorrie McKibbon shares that advice for anyone thinking of becoming a landlord in Ontario.
Don't do it. Run far away.
We attempted to contact the housing minister, and he did not respond. Al Sweeney, CHCH News, Hamilton.